The diner on 3rd and Maple wasn't anything fancy. No marble countertops, no jazz playing in the background. Just the comforting clatter of plates, the occasional hiss of frying eggs, and the rich scent of morning coffee. It was a modest place that had served the same community for over 30 years. For some, it was a quick breakfast stop. For others, it was where stories unfolded over pancakes and black coffee. And on one seemingly uneventful Tuesday morning, it became the stage for a story that would touch hearts across the country. Lily Morgan was the kind of person who went unnoticed by the world, except by those who knew her heart. She had soft brown eyes that looked like they had seen too much too young, a quiet strength in her posture, and a smile she wore like armor. Working as a waitress for the past 4 years, she had learned the art of surviving long shifts, rude customers, and aching feet. But none of that compared to the pain of losing her mother to cancer 2 years earlier. Her mother, Janice, had been a nurse. Fierce, gentle, and endlessly giving. When she died, Lily made her a promise while holding her frail hand, "I'll follow in your footsteps, Mom. One day, I'll help people the way you did." But dreams didn't pay rent. They didn't buy textbooks or fund tuition. So Lily shelved her ambition and picked up double shifts. She saved every tip, skipped birthdays, and shared a tiny apartment with 2 roommates. Every morning, she put her dark hair into a ponytail and tied it with a worn blue ribbon that had belonged to her mom. It was her quiet symbol of hope. It was around 9:13 a.m. when the diner's glass door swung open and a hush rippled through the regulars. In walked Nicholas Hale. Nicholas was the kind of man who didn't belong in diners. He belonged in glossy magazines, Forbes lists, and behind bulletproof black SUVs. At 38, he had already conquered the tech world with his AI security company. Rumor had it he was worth over $4 billion. His face had the chiseled handsomeness of a leading man and the cold gaze of someone used to buying his way through anything. He didn't look around. He didn't greet anyone. He simply walked to the back booth, the one reserved for truckers, and sat down with a heavy sigh. He pulled out his phone and began tapping away without looking up. Lily had no idea who he was. She didn't read tech magazines or gossip sites. To her, he was just another customer. She walked over with her notepad. "Good morning. What can I get started for you today?" Nicholas didn't look up. "Coffee. Black. And don't make me wait long." Lily blinked, caught off guard by the tone. "Right away." She returned with a steaming mug within 2 minutes and set it down gently. Nicholas took a sip, and immediately frowned. "This coffee is cold," he snapped. "I just poured it fresh," Lily said, trying to keep her voice calm. "It's garbage," he said, pushing the mug roughly toward her. "Is this how you treat customers? No wonder places like this are dying." Lily's hands trembled, but not from fear, from anger. She looked at the regulars. Mrs. Kennedy, who tipped extra even on her fixed income. Jeff, the mailman who never missed breakfast. They were watching. The silence grew thick. Something in her cracked open. She'd been talked down to enough in her life, by customers, by bosses, by the system. Not today. "Sir," she said, standing tall. "If the coffee's not to your liking, I can bring you another. But I won't let you insult the people who work hard here." Nicholas looked up slowly, clearly not used to being talked back to. "Do you know who I am?" "No," Lily said. "And frankly, I don't care. Everyone deserves respect, whether they make $10 an hour or $10 million a year." Gasps. The dishwasher peeked through the swinging kitchen door. A couple in the next booth paused mid-bite. Nicholas stood up, fury flashing in his eyes. For a second, Lily thought he was going to yell. Instead, he reached into his wallet, pulled out a $100 bill, threw it on the table, and walked out. By noon, someone had posted the video online. A college kid at the counter had recorded the entire exchange. The caption read, "Waitress stands up to rude billionaire like a queen crown fire." Within hours, it was everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Local news picked it up. By evening, Lily's phone was blowing up with messages from friends, co-workers, and strangers. Some offered praise. Some asked for interviews. Some offered her free tuition. Even a few small colleges reached out, offering partial scholarships. Lily didn't know what to do. She hadn't asked for fame. She just wanted to get through the day without being treated like she was invisible. 3 days later, Nicholas Hale returned. The diner was packed with curious customers hoping to catch a glimpse. Lily was on edge, wondering if this would be some kind of confrontation. But when Nicholas walked in, he didn't look arrogant. He looked different. He approached her with something in his hands, a white envelope and a small gift bag. "Miss Morgan," he said softly. "May I speak with you?" Lily glanced at her manager, who gave a small nod. She stepped aside with Nicholas. "I'm not here to fight," he said. "I'm here to say thank you." "Why?" she asked, skeptical. "Because no one talks to me the way you did," he admitted. "I've forgotten what respect looks like from the other side." That moment made me think. A lot. He handed her the envelope. "Open it later. Inside is a full-ride scholarship. Nursing school. Paid in full. No obligations. No conditions." Lily stared at him, speechless. Nicholas continued, "Your voice woke something in me. I've spent my life building things but forgetting people. I want to do something better." Over the next few months, Lily's life changed completely. She enrolled in a nursing program. Donations poured in. People sent messages from around the world, other waitresses, young girls, single parents, thanking her for standing tall. She finished school in 2 years, graduating top of her class. The Janice Morgan Fund became one of the largest privately funded education programs for service workers in the country. Nicholas never sought credit for it. He quietly visited the diner every week and ordered black coffee with a smile. Eventually, he and Lily became close friends. She even invited him to her graduation. And when she gave her valedictorian speech, she ended with these words: "Kindness isn't weakness. Strength isn't in wealth. It's in having the courage to stand up, even if your knees are shaking. I'm just a girl with a coffee pot, a blue ribbon, and a dream. But sometimes, that's enough to change the world." Final message. We all have power inside us. Even if the world tries to ignore it. You don't need money or fame to spark change. You just need courage. Because sometimes, standing up once can lift up thousands.